Hey folks, it's the Lazy Hiker. I'm in the Jennie Lakes wilderness next to Sequoia National Park, the Upper Stony Campground. My goal today is Jennie Lake. So we're here. You can also get there from the Big Meadows Trailhead and come this way. It's a little bit easier this way, I believe, because it's not quite as steep an ascent. But from here to here is 4 miles, and then on to the lake is 2 miles. The question is, will I be able to get there? Because it may be snowbound. It was frozen over still just a couple of weeks ago apparently, so we'll see if we can get there. And here we are. As you see, it says 6 miles. We'll see how accurate that is. The trail starts climbing right away. Entering Jennie Lake's wilderness at 0.65 miles. And this goes up, looks like, to a ridge we can get a good viewpoint from. Nope, not much of a view. We're going to have to get higher. Good view here at the 0.9 mile mark. This is looking west. You can't see anything that way because of the smoke and the pollution. Still climbing. We've climbed 600 feet in the first 0.9 miles. Nice waterfall over on the left, right at the 1 mile mark. You have to go down to the left a little bit to see that. Not too far. The trail's right there by that rock and goes up. At 1.9 miles, we get to see some hazy mountain ridges, snow-capped mountains. Nice bunch of flowers over here. Up here on the ridge we have some rock herons to help guide our way. And you can see there's a huge one up there. No, just kidding, but that is the way. Continuing up the trail, going up this ridge, and it's pretty exposed, so that means hot. We're at about the 3 mile mark. There's flowers everywhere here. Just shortly before 3 miles, you get a break and you don't climb for a little bit. Levels out. But I'm sure that's temporary. These flowers almost blur the trail, so try to stay on the trail, that way it keeps it for everybody else. There's a rock heron right there, so we know we're on the right track, but definitely fades away. Well, I lost the trail myself. Just kind of circled around to find it again. You'll reach this stream at 3.2 miles. Good to know, because I might need to get water from it on the way back. Of course, I could always get some at Jennie Lake. But I don't know if I can make it that far because of snow. So I'm about halfway there. More of these blue flowers. The trail's a little hard to follow from about the 3-mile mark, but you do catch it and know you're on it for sure every once in a while. You can definitely know when you come across something like this. Rock heron obviously, but this gives it away. So look for that. Make sure you find one every once in a while. As you climb, you're going to see this talus slope on the right. So just stay to the left of it and continue up the trail, which looks more like a stream runoff. At the 4-mile mark, the first intersection and only intersection we're going to have. Jennie Lake to the right, Big Meadow to the left. Stony Creek Campground, the way we just came. Now we gotta go to Poop Out Pass, which should not be too much further. Almost to the top of Poop Out Pass, and this is the first little snow I've seen. Alright, we're at 4.3 miles, and I believe we're at the top of Poop Out Pass. We're at 9,100 feet, and we started at 6,500 feet. 75, 85, 91, 2,600 feet. Of a climb in 4.3 miles, that's a lot. Start to see some more snow on this side of the mountain, but nothing to be a problem. Huge rock field as we come down. We're still a ways from the lake. And then we have a view over here. We've crossed this stream several times now. I've had to cross a few patches of snow, but they've all been very simple. We're almost there. Thank goodness. Came to this sign. It says welcome. I think we got to go this way. There's a stream to my left. That's the outlet stream of the lake. So we're going to stay to the right of it and not cross it. See what happens. It is 6 miles to Ginny Lake. We have arrived. Somebody about to go swimming behind me. A little cool if you ask me. And here's the other side of Jennie Lake. The trail to Jennie Lake is a long day hike. It took me 5.5 hours to go 6 miles, which is a slow pace. Most people probably get here in 3 hours. But you might think about doing it as a overnight backpack trip, just so it won't be so tough. I gotta hurry back so I can get back by dark. But I don't think it's gonna take me 5.5 hours to get back. Probably 4 though. So, time to head off. Trail's a little bit muddy up here by the lake where all the snow is. Coming back up from Jennie Lake, you'll go down 100 feet, then you'll have to go back up 400 feet to get to Poop Out Pass again, which is nothing compared to the 2,600 feet you've already climbed. Once again, we're getting to the halfway mark, close to it, not quite. But we'll be going through it here in a little bit. That's where all the flowers are. And once again, I lost the trail, which is maddening. And the only reason is because it all looks like this. There's no distinction to the trail at some parts. So if I found it again, you have to look around and find it, but just something to be aware of in this area. I could have been off the trail. This is some weird fungus growing on the ground. Like a mushroom, but I have no idea what it is. Alright, here's a good example of how I got lost on this trail. So, obvious trail. Nice flowers over here. Look at that. Really pretty. Flowers everywhere. So, trail comes up here. Gets here. And you find it. There's a bed of flowers everywhere, and grass and flowers. So we'll just keep going until we find some more dirt. And here it is. Extremely faint, but we're on the trail again. A deer crossing my path late at night. Well, it's 8:30 and it's getting dark, but I'm almost there. There's quite a few people at Jennie Lake. There was no one on the trail, hardly, the Stony Creek Trail. It was 4 miles and I saw 2 people, but quite a few people at Jennie Lake, but nothing like the parks are going to be at, I wouldn't think, like Sequoia and Kings Canyon. This is a rather strenuous hike, 12 miles, elevation gain of 3,000 feet total. So make sure you're in shape for it. Start early, and so that way you can, when you get to the lake, you can hang out a little bit. I didn't start early enough, so I didn't get to hang out but about 30 minutes. I always err on the side of caution, though. I didn't want to be traipsing back in the dark, which I'm sure I won't be, but you never know. So thanks for watching The Lazy Hiker, and enjoy your hike.